It's down where, like, it's right next to, if you were by the Bean, you just go down the street. It's on South Michigan Avenue.
Wait, but is that South? Was that near Roosevelt?
Mm-hmm.
You're by the Chicago Waffles.
It's off of...
First of all, 9/11 should have happened at Chicago Waffles.
Expand on that.
They didn't fucking pay me.
Oh, what?
And that guy, hey, look, if you're seeing this, I hope you...
And none of this is a joke. There's a comedy podcast,
genuinely
but that's all
mean
serious.
that shit. Fuck that guy. You cut that, but like, fuck that guy.
Why though?
He was stressed out. He was like, Hitler was a better manager than he was, dude. Like, I swear to God, dude.
Fuck no, dude. That bad?
It was bad, bro. Stressing out for no fucking reason. I'm like, bro, this is not a big deal. You're making a Bloody Mary.
A lot of people are like that, dude. They go to, like, you can tell that it's just like no matter where they were, like they were destined to. It's kind of like they're perfect for management because they take everything way too fucking serious.
There goes your cat.
I know. I knew it was gonna happen. It's her way of becoming a part of the show.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, dude, I don't know. I had a manager, my first manager I ever had that I hated. His name was David, and I'll never forget it, dude. I hated him so much. I worked at McDonald's. Fuck you, David. Like, to this day, I meet
work at
someone
McDonald's,
named
bro, you ain't shit.
Yeah, and like, why do you take this shit serious, dude? Like, he would be fucking, he was like one of those people who, like, you'll hear people say, like, oh, he's a nice guy outside of work. And it's like, I don't give a fuck if he's nice outside of work. He is terrible here. I hate him.
I feel like if you're a terrible person at work, you're a terrible human outside of work.
That's what I thought.
Like, no, it's not even up for discussion. You are a piece of shit.
Like, ain't no way, dude.
Like, I like my job at Whole Foods, but I feel like some of the people that work, I don't want to say anything bad, but like some of the guys who work there always talk to the women too much. We want those types of guys. I'm like, I don't think they're interested.
Yeah. Like, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty, like just shooting the shit. It's pretty cool. Like, they won't even talk to the guys. They won't even acknowledge them. Like, whatever, dude.
See, that's what's weird about it. Even if you're being totally normal and you're just talking to the women, it's the fact that you only talk to the women. Like, dudes are just like that, dude.
It's weird. It's like, it just kind of feels rapey a little bit. Like a little rapey, dude.
That's what it is. I have a manager who's like that. I know a manager in particular where he'll like linger around ladies. He'll do weird things like that.
Linger too much. I'm like, dude, you are gonna get your ass fired.
Yeah, and it's just like, you think, it makes me think, like, has this ever worked ever in the history of anything?
I had this boss, man. He was the coolest fucking guy. He flew to Israel to be a paramedic.
Ooh, wow. Hell fucking yeah.
It's a really cool thing. Like, I'm Arab. I was not really supporting of like why of it. Like,
so you need the paramedics though.
But I still like, he's a good guy, dude. And I still love this guy. He's like, he was like my manager. I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like, hey, can I get a break? It's like, I don't give a fuck what you do. I like that shit more than anything, bro. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm your manager. Fucking smoke some weed while you're at it. It's like, go fucking skydiving. I don't give a fuck. Like,
what were you doing exactly at this workplace?
I was at Whole Foods. I'm at Whole Foods now, but when I used to work, I used to work there for a while. Got let go because I had negative hours, PTO. Then I came back, and I'm kicking ass now. But what was the question?
Oh, just what you did there at Whole Foods.
I was an Amazon Prime shopper. I'm an Amazon shopper.
Oh, okay.
Like, people order their food online on groceries, then I shop for them. They come to the store.
Oh yeah.
Usually it's like, oh, they have kids or they coming off of work. They just order it quickly. It makes sense. Sometimes it gets a little too ridiculous. I had an order for one banana the other day.
So you just pick up a banana and just wait?
Literally, dude. Like, there's people. There's the people on my 600-pound life who get up and go get food at the store. You're telling me you can't come get a fucking banana yourself? I know the guy too. He's a good guy, but it's just crazy.
I mean, like, that's probably like 2020 onward that's where all that really escalated, right? Because that's when the grocery stores really started saying, like, we'll shop for you, we'll do all this. Because nowadays people do that shit with, like, fucking, like you said, like a banana. I know,
a banana. It gets too selfish. I'm like, bro, you can come here and grab that shit.
Just walk in and pick up the banana.
Walk in, dude.
You're paying more. That's what doesn't make any sense to me.
You're paying more. Way more. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you paid like a fee.
You literally just paid double for this banana. You probably do, because it's like the banana itself is like one set of bananas is $1.50.
Dude, yeah.
So let's say you do that, you buy one set of bananas, you're probably gonna end up paying like $3 or $4 through the app. It doesn't even make sense.
60 cents.
Dude, I don't understand it. And like, people do that with everything. They do it with fast food, they do it with anything. But what I was gonna say is, that is the type of place where, of course, like you need that type of management. You just need people who are just laid back, who don't care.
Yeah, my I like my managers. Like, they're like they're not strict, but they're like get the job done properly, and they enforce it, and they should shoot the shit with them after work. They're like me and my other boss, my supervisor, we wanted to start doing vending machines.
Oh, really?
Found out again that we're both looking up to that shit.
What's the idea exactly with the
Well,
vending
you
machine?
kind of like have a vending machine, you stock it with snacks, and you make money through that.
Oh, just like with the products from the store?
Yeah, you go Sam's Club, Costco, get all the bags and shit, and you gotta, put them in, you get the money, keep it, shit like that. I don't know. I'm not
There's
too
no
sure.
legality surrounding
No,
that?
anyone can have their own vending machine.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
It's kind of like being like a store itself, like a little minor store. Because if you just take a bunch of products, you charge more for them, you pocket all that extra
People
cash.
buy snacks at the vending machine.
Yeah, people do. Dude, fucking, I'll throw a vending machine here in my apartment. I have a podcast, and there's people come through.
Yeah,
You want
some
some
Doritos
chips?
quickly. Get a bag of Fritos.
That's a good idea. I did have at the house I used to live at. I had this like big like vintage vending machine.
Really?
thing. Yeah, I wish I had a picture of it. But like it was interesting. It would be good for stuff like that. It had like a little microwave on it and like
A microwave?
Yeah, it was like it was like part vending machine, part like it was like a multi.
Did you have to? Oh, I know, John. I was like, it's like those fancy apartments.
Yeah.
Where was this?
Well, it was not an apartment. It was like something. I moved into my sister's house, and she had it just sitting around.
A house or a?
House.
What's a house? Oh, okay. I'm about to say. I was like, what the fuck?
Not around here.
Yeah, that's dope as fuck, dude.
That would have been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anytime dude, again, like having people come through with their podcast, I always ask. I'm like, wait, so you like if they say a house, I'm like, dude, you live in a house? Like, you live in a house?
I almost bought a house. Dude.
Where? Really?
Yeah. So the apartment I owned, I used my inheritance from my grandmother who passed away for that apartment.
Good shit.
And most people fucking blow their inheritance. I'm like, why would you do that?
You mean like spend it all in one spot and all at once?
Spending it all, it's unnecessary shit. You don't need, like, just invest that, buy property.
Yeah. Or like, well, it depends how much it is. Like, let's say you get like tens of thousands of dollars. Yes. Like, by all means, get a good apartment and just put that money to the side. Like, I think the rule is you're safe when you have like a year's worth of rent. Like something like that.
I don't pay rent. I just paid a mortgage.
Oh, no shit. Where you're at now?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
I thought you knew that.
No, I had no idea. That is a great deal.
All I gotta pay is like some bills and I'm set, dude.
Wow.
Because I'm not paying rent.
There's been times at Cozy Corner, that's the show he does in his apartment, where I've heard people say, like, how the fuck does James afford this apartment?
Scott Darling was like, how does he fucking afford this place?
Yeah.
It's like dead people.
But I mean, like, yeah, man, if you can do it, by all means. Because the thing is, like, you got to find a place. Like, you got to find. I feel like that's where it all starts. If you don't have a place you're comfortable in, you go
dude,
crazy.
you need to have a good place, man.
Yep.
Like, you gotta be good. Like, that's why I like my apartment. It's just big enough for outdoor shows, dude.
And it's just big enough for probably you to even live comfortably, too. It's
my
just
God,
enough
yeah.
space. Like,
You
you
got
got
a
a nice
couch.
living room, you got a couch.
TV. It's so perfect, dude.
Yeah.
I almost I hate going on apartment tours.
Why?
Fucking like it's like your competition is right in the same room. Oh, this place looks good. Should we hang our mental peace among this? Like, fuck you, dude. Go back to fucking Toledo. I can't even talk to you. I'm from New York, dude. I'm not even gonna say shit.
I bet the apartment tours there are even worse.
Dude, it's just annoying. It's like you guys are. I was so it was my sister and the realtor that we were working with, who was like my sister's friend, Ben, great guy, and he were like at this apartment I really wanted before I got the one I'm at now. And just everyone was annoying, dude. They're just asking the dumbest questions. Does this thing have warm water? They're fucking dumb, bougie, latte sipping, queer fucking accents. I was like, fuck you, dude. The bane of my existence, like, I get mad over small shit, dude.
No, but you got to. You got to. It's what keeps us going.
You know, I hate when people say like, "Oh, death. Not everyone deserves to die." I'm like, dude.
Not everyone deserves to die. Meaning, like, some people. Meaning what? Like that some people do and some people don't, or like nobody does.
Have you ever been on a line walking behind someone when you're in a rush and they don't walk fast?
Yeah.
And for some reason, when you walk to the left to get around them, they also go to the left.
Yeah. At that point, they have chosen death.
Have you met pedophiles, dude?
I have.
Have you met rapists? Like, they're bad people.
So, but like like death. Though.
Why did I start with the people walking down? Like, yeah, pedophiles, right? Rapists, they're also bad.
But you know what though? Because it's the little things in life. It's the little things that piss you off that you gotta care about. When that guy does step in front of you, you know what fucking pisses me? I'm a fast walker. I'm sure you are too. You're from New York, so I walk fast. And when people walk slow in front of me, I get upset. Like I imagine them like walking into a wood chipper or something.
Yeah, just push you right the fuck in, dude.
Because it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, at least if you're gonna walk that slow, because you know what people do too, it'll be like a group of 10 people, and they'll all be lined up, taking up. It'll be a big ass sidewalk, and they fucking take up the whole thing, and then they walk slow. It's like if you're gonna walk slow, at least like leave a gap, like let me get past you.
Just people are. You know what really annoyed me? It's not racist. It's kind of racist, but it's also just like.
Before we hear that amazing story from James Najjar about his not racist but racist feelings, let's talk about people making you angry. Let's talk about that, okay? People make you angry all the time. Now, why? Why do people make you angry? Well, there's all kinds of things. People walking in front of you, tourist traps. There's things in the world that will destroy your framework of mind. And it's almost like, you know, you're looking out at the world and people are doing the dumbest things you've ever seen. And it makes one think, like, this blows my mind. This blows my mind, all of this craziness in the world. Like, I can't even conceive of it by myself. And so when I go out and I experience this, the stupidity, the utter stupidity of people that you will run into if you are a human being, it makes me think the world might be a professional mind blower. Hang on, what? Professional mind blower, folks. We got t-shirts. I think the world needs to wear this t-shirt because of its capabilities to blow my mind. And it's not all negative. There's all kinds of good ways that the world blows my mind. People's talents, people's natural inclinations to do awesome things. That's why I started this show. And I believe in everybody. I think everybody is a professional mind blower. You are too, homie. So maybe you ought to get one of these shirts. We got smalls, we got mediums, we got larges, and we can make different sizes if you so please. All you gotta do is go to the link in the description on the YouTube video to cop one of these bad boys, $25. That is shipping included, okay? Come on now. Join the gang. Become a rooster. We got chickens and roosters in the coop troop. And you gotta have a professional mind blower to let them know. And again, this show, I love bringing people in and supporting them, and I wish that I had more people supporting this show, because if we can pull that off, maybe I can upgrade this studio and make it a little bit better, make it awesome, quit my day job and just pursue making this thing a freaking masterpiece, okay? Because I love doing it. I love bringing people in and just giving their best side a place to glow. If you want to support the show, but you do not want to get a t-shirt, well, don't worry. I've got something for you. It's called Patreon. $5 a month, and you can support what we're doing here. Okay, it's the price of a coffee, the price of a beer at the bar, and you are letting me know that you love the show. It's freaking awesome, dude. We've got exclusive music, exclusive podcast content. My music comes out on there before it comes out in real life. What? Yes. So you can get ahead of the curve. You can see all kinds of things you would never see anywhere else on that Patreon. And also you can know that you are making this whole thing happen. And I really couldn't do it without other people, without you guys, without the guests. It's an impossible thing to do on my own. And so I appreciate every single bit of contribution I get from anybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this. Now, I believe James has a beautiful story to share with us.
I don't know why it pissed me off. I used to work at, Nutella Café.
Yeah.
Used to work there and be 9 in the fucking morning, dude. 9 a.m. There's a line of tourists.
Oh, every
waiting
time?
for like their sugary sweets at like 9 a.m.
That must be most of the business there.
Yeah, it's all the tourist trap. And people like who go like, this is what the real Chicagoans do. No, dude. I'm not even real Chicago. I'm not going to bullshit Nutella Cafe. And they line up, and these French people. Bonjour, may I have a crappie? A lead with. I was like, dude, I can't hear this right now.
Yeah, that's how you start your day.
Low key.
Yeah.
The cat's got the light.
See, that's what I was telling you about before we started. She's mischievous. Her mischievous ways.
Come here. Oh, she comes right up, dude. That's so cute.
Good girl, Margot. She's a good kitty.
Didn't notice Arab looks suspicious.
She's a little racist too, you know.
Ugh,
Can't
Cuban
help
Arabs, dude.
She's a little racist. Like that's how we started our first pie. I'm just telling you how my dog's a little racist. Probably both my pets are a little racist.
Pets are racist.
Yeah, pets are racist. That's just a thing about life you learn is that animals are racist. It's actually a little bit biological. You can't escape it.
Yeah, man, they just
true.
like fucking Mexicans.
Tourists will make you racist. That's an interesting observation. Tourists will fuck you up, dude.
Not even just tourists, like scam artists.
Yeah, those guys too. Like,
you know, when you go to Egypt, don't see the Egyptian pyramids. Like, bro, I'm so glad you're not in my country.
like, don't come.
Don't come here, dude. Holy fuck. I might have tried to be a dick, but...
Yeah, I've thought that, though, because I've never been to Egypt, but I've always heard that it's a big tourist trap. Like, they just ruin the experience.
And it sucks, because, dude, that's where the pyramids are.
Exactly. It's fucking world history. Like, the world history. The pinnacle of history.
And it's like just these fucking dumb kids on there. Or in New York, we have these fake monks.
Yeah.
Who come up to him, want to see give it a bracelet on your hand.
You see them around here sometimes,
yeah,
too.
like, it's put on your arm, I have a bracelet for you. It's like, go back to China. No, I'm kidding. No, cut that. Go back to China.
But, like, the problem is, dude, like, really what they're doing is extremely American.
Yeah, I know. That's what's crazy about it.
Cultural appropriation. Dude.
I was in New York. I was such a long time ago. I was walking around Times Square. I was doing a show at Broadway Comedy Club. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking walk to the train, go through Times Square, and there's these guys who sell CDs, it's like mixtapes on their CDs.
Yeah.
I'm like, who the fuck is listening to a CD mixtape? But whatever it was, they can spot who's from New York. They didn't come up to me because I was walking fast. I was like ignoring the bullshit. They knew where I was from. But this couple in front of me, the lady bought a CD. And I'm like, ma'am, you know there's nothing on that. He scammed you. And she goes, I just respect the hustle. Like, bitch, you fucking stupid. Like,
there was Shane Gillis on Kill Tony. There's a clip of him, like, there was a girl saying she went to a comedy show in someone's driveway. And then he's like saying, like, you know, you'd think, roasting the chick, basically. You'd think that, like, you hear that story, you'd think, man, that's kind of fucked up. A guy just luring girls into his driveway. And then you meet the girls that he lured into his driveway.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like, yeah, what he said was like, I get it.
It all makes sense now. Yeah, it justifies it. That's how I feel when you tell that story. I'm like, you know what? Like, those guys shouldn't be scamming people with mixtapes, but there are people who will fucking, like...
We're stupid enough to buy it.
They'll buy it. They'll know that it's a scam, and they'll still buy it. Because they think in their mind.
I'm like,
good. Right
I hope you never. I hope you can't. I hope you don't have enough money to get back home, dude.
Yeah,
you're stuck in New York, bitch.
Yeah, she spent it all on mixtapes.
How could you fuck it off? I don't even.
How do you fall for that one? The one that because like the thing is, they've gotten me a couple because I'm a nice guy. I've been here long enough. I've learned like you don't. If they hand you something, don't hold it. Don't even take it out of their hands.
I'll throw it across the street and fucking run as fast as I can. What are you gonna chase me? No.
Yeah, they might. I mean, they actually might. They'll be like, "Hey, you touched my magazine. You got to pay for it now."
Bitch, for what? You go to the stables, get another one.
That's how they play you. That's how they play you. They put it in your hands.
They put it in your chest and they drop it. You gotta keep walking. They know that shit. Yeah,
they throw it at you basically. Yeah,
it's fucking stupid. What was it? I was in Dominican Republic with my girlfriend, and they just fucking asshole. He got me good, dude. He worked TSA. He took my bag, walked outside, was supposed to be next to him. Like, oh, $5. I'm like, I should have said no. No, I didn't ask you to do it. Go fucking, grab some mangoes from a tree or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Like he asked, like he was doing a favor.
Yeah, but I didn't ask him to.
And you're just like, oh yeah, man, for sure.
Next time I go, someone's like, give me that shit back. Fucking asshole.
That shit is so fucking whack, dude. There was that one that's pretty whack. When I was here with my mom, I had Oscar downtown, and we were at the Buckingham Fountain, and there was a lady taking pictures. So I pick up my dog, and I'm like, oh yeah, take a picture of me and my dog. And then after that, she's like, oh, that picture's gonna be $10. I'm like, oh, I thought we were just having fun.
I'm like,
here.
no, bitch, you can die. You can go deep air.
No.
Would she say, oh?
That's what I was gonna say. Is her reaction is what made me like bothered me. She acted like I was supposed to pay her.
I would have said, die in a hole. Die in a hole. That's when you can be like you have to be mean to people. You have to, bro. You need like not all of them. Like don't be mean to be a dick, but someone's genuinely so fucking retarded.
Yes.
You must. It's a mandatory requirement.
It's how they learn.
Yeah, my sister doesn't agree with that. Like, you need to be mean to people sometimes for them to learn. You need to be mean.
Yeah, which is tough because like a certain point in life, there's a certain part of you wants to be nice. A certain part of you wants to be charitable to people.
Yeah, but you just can't, dude. People are so fucking stupid all the time.
Yeah.
You ever walk on a plane and you think to yourself, I'm the smartest one on this fucking aircraft?
Yes.
I'm smarter than the fucking pilots, dude.
Yes.
But I mean, you're just not, dude.
And it makes me wonder, like, you know, it makes me really wonder, how is everybody really an idiot? Like, am I an idiot? Like, I wonder how
it's just ego.
It's ego, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how the scale works because I've seen some real idiots. That's the problem. I've seen some real, like, how the fuck do you survive?
I know,
people.
dude.
I see them all the time. I've had him on this show.
Who?
I'll tell you after. But yeah, I mean, like, just in general, dude, people blow my mind. And, you know, but in the same vein, like, it's that same ridiculousness and stupidity that can bring greatness out of some people. Some people are a fucking idiot, but they're a great comic. Some people are fucking idiot, but they're a great musician. So, like, it really makes me wonder, how does it all work? Like,
I don't even know,
do you
dude.
want to be smart? Maybe you don't even want to be smart.
I feel it was comedy, dude. You should play more of the dumb guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Comedy is kind of a superpower.
You need to play the dumb
but you know
guy.
what? In comedy, you want to be smart, but pretend you're dumb.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Dan Dosimo, they do a great job with that.
In what way? Like, just, I mean, just in
He's like a
getting
radical
away with certain things.
No, it's just
like
like
that?
he's intelligent with comedy, but he also plays like that unaware guy. It's really genius.
I had Chase Richard on this show, and he kept saying, like, you know, I'm a dumb guy. And I feel like that's, like, the perfect out for everything.
It is. Like, saying
really
you're dumb
is.
is different, but, like, I made listen to a bit. I didn't know this for, like, you know, New Orleans, like, it's always been called New Orleans. Did you know this shit?
Yeah.
So it was never Orleans, then when the hurricane hit, now people are like, oh, now it's New Orleans.
Yeah, you're learning how dumb you are.
I'm like, holy fuck, dude. Yeah. They're letting people like me vote.
Yeah, dude.
That's bad.
When I was 10, I thought dogs and cats were the same. I thought dogs and cats, dogs were boys, cats were girls.
When I was young, I thought Jackie Robinson was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no shit, dude, really?
I was like, bro, Jackie Robinson. I was like, is that Michael Jackson? Like,
that is hilarious.
I got them confused. I was like, isn't Michael Jackson the one who played for the Brooklyn Dodgers? And Robinson's like, tee like, that's insane, bro. I gotta write that premise down, dude.
But like for real, you can't blame somebody though. You can't blame somebody for their own stupidity. That's how I feel. In the end, it's all comedy. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta have fun with it. Cause like my own stupidity, I've learned to laugh at it, dude. I will say and do dumb shit. You have to own it. You gotta own it. And you like at this, it's kind of funny because it's like, you want to think you're the smartest person on the airplane, but you also have to know you're an idiot. It's like a balance of both.
Yeah.
Always.
Dude, you gotta put a balance. That's what I'm trying to teach myself. Let's put a balance to it.
You know, you said something once that really, dude, it was like a prolific thing. It stuck out of my mind. It was after the second, it might have been the third Cozy Corner show I went to. I try to make them every month. So far I have.
Hell yeah.
And it was when it was, I remember Abigail Blaze was there, a couple other comics, but you were talking to them and you were saying how like you got to appreciate this moment you're in right now as a comic. Because like you get caught up in this idea of success. You don't even realize like you're building all these relationships and all these real things right now.
It's just like, I've heard comments like, I want to be famous as fast as possible. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I want to be big, but think about this shit, man. Like, I know if I become a big comic, I'm not going to be able to drive up to Wisconsin, do an open mic, come back down, do another open mic, shoot the shit with people. I'm constantly trying to write new material. I'm constantly trying to, like, you know, hit the road.
That lifestyle is
That
different.
lifestyle is different. It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I always feel like that's like the trick of life, dude. Is like you have to learn to appreciate the moment. Like you have to. 'Cause
Yeah,
you get
dude.
caught up in like, oh, but it's like the phrase, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah.
Like, we all look at the successful comic, the successful whatever we want to be, the successful musician,
But they're on the
successful
same road.
artist.
They were on the same road as us.
Yeah. And there was a point in time where they were like you. They were like you. They were on that grind and going to those open mics and becoming the comic that you see them being today. But like your path is so different than that. And the fact that those things you're doing now are awesome, dude. Like it's awesome you can go to fucking 2 open mics a night and just no pressure.
Well,
When I was talking with Eliza Bent on here, she's at the Glenwood sometimes. She said something that stuck out to me. It's a phrase they say in Italy. Because I guess Italy, they got all kinds of fucking sayings. But it was better when it was worse, is the phrase. And it's that same idea. Like when you don't have all these things, you don't have all the success, it's actually better.
It's better than it was worse.
Yeah, it's better because it's better when it's worse. When you don't have all these things you think you want to have.
Yeah.
Because you think you want all of it. You think you want all the notoriety and won't people recognize me for my talents. But at the stage you are now, you can walk inside a room and nobody knows who you are and there's no consequences. It's just a chill time.
No one's coming up to you like constantly. Yeah.
Yep. And once you get that level of fame, that's all it ever is. You become the guy who walks inside a room and everybody's trying to talk to you and you can't get any. You can just feel it. I have to imagine. I remember watching a clip of Mr. Beast talk about like going from 10 million to 100 million subscribers. Like what a fucking statement that is. But just like the difference in that, you'd never think it would be that different between 10 and 100.
Oh, dude,
but it is.
It's a big difference.
He can't even go to other countries now. Like he can't even go anywhere. Before he could at least go to a Walmart.
No,
he can't do anything.
No, he has these Mr. Beast bars and shit.
Mm-hmm. And that's just the way of the world, baby. I mean, I don't know.
You ever had a Feastable?
No, yes, actually, I liked it.
You liked it?
But I ate it a while ago.
Those shits taste like cancer.
I think like regular chocolate, like real chocolate's supposed to taste kind of shitty.
No, dude.
That's what I thought.
That shit's gross.
Yeah. What flavor did you have?
I've had the milk chocolate one.
Oh, see, I had the peanut butter one, and I'm a peanut butter sucker.
Disgusting.
I'm sucker for peanut
butter. The
Carl
gummies, the fucking Lunchables. Well, kids are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, they'll buy anything.
They'll buy anything with their parents' credit card, and then they'll shit on comments on YouTube. Oh, Mr. Beast is a great guy. Yeah, but it's like
Logan Paul's literally pissing in a bottle and just sending it out to kids.
That's probably what Prime is, just pissing in a bottle. He's giving it to kids.
And it's like, the kids are just fucking drinking this shit. They're like, yeah, it's pretty.
You seen the South Park episode with the cred?
No.
It's so funny.
What is it?
It's like same thing as Prime, but the kids are like obsessed with this drink called Cred.
Okay.
It's just fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's all brand. It's all a brand. I mean, like, it's a smart move if you're fucking, obviously, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whoever the fuck you are. Like, obviously own that shit.
Much as I don't like them, they're smart, they're genius marketers.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing about those people. That, like, no matter how you feel, you can learn from them. You can. I mean, like, what they were doing in that period of time where they were vlogging all the time and they were gaining that popularity they have ridden off of ever since. Because, I mean, YouTube's not the same as it was. They were capitalizing on that moment for sure. Dude, I don't think the vlogging culture is fucking anywhere like it was.
No, dude. Back in the day, it's like I'm going to the store. Now it's like, dude, it's like a whole different ballgame.
Content houses.
Going to the store, and now we got content houses. Yeah, dude.
Now it's just fucking like, it's like a free-for-all out here. I don't like it, actually.
Kind of wild to see where YouTube used to come from when you were watching as a kid. YouTube used to be a dating website?
What?
Yeah.
Like kind of like how Facebook was a college thing.
Yeah, so YouTube was a video dating app at the time. Wow. That's why that first video, you seen the first video on YouTube? Me at
the Zoo, yeah.
That's like the CEO of it. That was the former CEO of the YouTube.
Did you ever see how when he lost YouTube, when he sold it, how he commented on that video talking about like this is where YouTube dies pretty much? He was basically saying YouTube is going to become corporate from here forward.
But now it's the biggest thing ever, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And like then this is where there's a book Mr. Beast's mentor wrote called The YouTube Formula, and in it they talk about analyzing and adjusting.
Okay.
So, I'll give you an example. YouTube used to be a dating website, but for video dating websites, people started posting their own type of content, like skits, random videos, and the CEOs were like, you know what? We should like make this into a video website where people can post their videos online. That's why it's called analyzing and adjusting. You analyze what's working, what's not working, then you adjust. Okay, we looked at that. Now we can make this into a whole different platform. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what analyzing and adjust.
Assess and adapt.
Assess and adapt, yeah.
The same idea.
Social media will analyze and adjust.
I like that. Assess and adapt, analyze and adjust. Because when I got the job at Giordano's, I remember that was like something that the manager said that stuck out to me. Is he had said like that was his philosophy to life: is assess and adapt.
Oh, he has a dickhead. He works at a pizza restaurant.
Hey man,
shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey man, but he is right though.
The pizza is this way. The sauce, you did.
You have to assess the sauce and adapt it. You know.
Oh, you just make a deep dish, bro. Fuck out of here.
He's so funny, dude. That guy in particular, he's like one of those guys who he was in a gang and he will tell you all about his
Mafia?
gang life. Yeah, like he'll tell you he was part of the what's the one you always hear? A GDs. He'll tell you all about how he was a GD. You know,
A GD?
Yeah, pretty sure. No. It was Latin King. He was a Latin King.
Oh, dude, that's wild. I used to work at a mob-run restaurant.
See, like there's a little bit of fun in that. You know, you become an assess and adapt guy once you're in the mob long enough.
Oh, dude,
Okay?
I can't stand any Italian that's been in the mob.
No?
I saw an episode of Sopranos. I'm like, you know what? I hate Italians now.
Yeah, because they are like that. They really are.
Hey, give it. It's like, bro, it's so fucking annoying because their food is amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I hate the most. I food the fucking best. Yeah, stop bragging about it. We know it's good. Shut up.
Yeah, but I mean,
You dirty grease balls.
dude, they'll put a hit on you, bro.
Bro, holy shit. Sicilian Italians and New York, Chicago Italians I can tolerate. Mm-hmm. New York Sicilian Italians, bro. Like, I have a few of them who are my friends. I love them. But I will do this thing where I will feed them Olive Garden, not fucking tell them it's Olive Garden.
And what do they do?
I don't give a fuck what they do, dude.
What I'm saying, like, can they tell the difference?
I hope not.
I hope not. Yeah.
They're almost really good fettuccine Alfredo. It's like,
well, that would expose them, is what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm hoping for, dude.
You motherfuckers have no standards.
It's no standards, bro. Like, half don't even speak Italian.
Yeah. It probably, so much of it probably is like putting on a show. Like, that's what's so annoying about it. Is like some of it is like a cultural thing, and then the rest of it is like, hey, look at me.
Look at me. If you look at my sister, I'll fucking kill you and your family. God, Italian dads, dude. I don't know how the fuck they're on this planet.
Yeah, well, they've been thriving for a long time, man.
I would never, I'm sorry, I would never date an Italian woman. Because let's say, like, something happens, like, we break up, I know I'm gonna die because her fucking dumb greaseball of a father is gonna kill me.
That's a good point.
God, still, I
don't know, like Italian versus Mexican. Like I thought Mexicans are pretty interconnected.
But
too.
they are like, Cholo, you break my girl's heart, I kill you fool. It's
Exactly.
like, yeah, I mean, like,
that's less scary though.
that's why I love my girlfriend's parents, dude. They ain't gonna be mad. I mean, they're gonna be like, if anything happens, yeah, it's gonna be upsetting, but they're not gonna come kill me.
For those listening, his girlfriend is black.
Black. Yeah, black.
For those that don't know, black parents don't come and kill you, is what he's saying.
Some might. I mean,
Some might.
Some might.
Depends where you're
Bro,
at.
I have to. I love my girlfriend. I'm doing this fucking thing. My girlfriend's black, and she'll say some like random shit. Oh, dude, I would not. Oh my god, you know what she said to me? We were getting on the bus.
Just some out of pocket shit.
And she's like, James, let's go sit in the back. Yeah, it's funny, dude. Like, really? Like, you want to sit in the back of the bus? And she's like, shut the fuck up. Then she's like, I can't breathe. Okay. That's fucked up. No. But you learn, like, dating black women. It's like, damn, some rich white people fucking suck, dude. Holy shit.
Just through like her experience, like her telling you about it.
Yeah, even Kaya was telling me, like fuck, you know what he's thinking about. He kind of like, it opens the perspective.
Because you can't. That's where I'm torn on a lot of it. Because I get caught up, dude. I don't like how everything becomes about race, but also there is a lot of reality to that shit. Like you talk to, I can't be black. I can't know. Like I've never been black, so I've never been worried about getting pulled over all the fucking time. Like,
Yeah,
I've never had that happen to me.
I've had one racist encounter. I was at the airport.
Well, yeah, you get those,
but I don't get those often, bro.
Yeah, you actually don't. You don't experience much of that.
Happened a few times. That's about it. I think one of the guys actually was a dumb. I really just wish I called him a fucking retard.
Yeah, what happened?
What did you have for breakfast last week? I'm like, I hope you die.
What was he asking you for?
He's fucking gay, dude. It's like, you're asking what I had for breakfast last week? Dude, I don't even know what time I jerked off last night, bro.
Such a strange question.
God, I wish I would. This is what I hate the most. Two things I hate the most: those type of questions, and the fact you can't punch a CTA. You can't punch a CTA employee.
Yeah,
that is such fucking bullshit.
You should be able to.
CTA is fine, but when you go to New York, you should be able to physically assault every MTA employee.
Just based on
close the door in my face. I will chuck a fucking bottle at you. I spit on an MTA employee one time.
Are you saying that they're a little bit crueler there?
There's here in Chicago, 2 trains pull in. Express, local. Doors open. Doors are about to close. Doors just open. They'll wait for you to get on. Mm-hmm. New York, they'll shut doors and leave.
It's timed properly, but they'll still fucking leave.
I gotta get a time schedule, but it's fucking 3 seconds. Let me get on that train.
Yeah.
I don't even feel bad for doing it. I spit on the MTA employee because he closed the door on me. I waited for the train to leave.
Like on the window, right? Or you get through the window?
On his shirt. I was having the worst day of my life. Like, fuck you. I'm like, bitch, suck my dick.
You really are a New Yorker. Things like that are how you know.
I had the most New York thing happen to me like 2 years ago. It was on New Year's. Me and my girlfriend were just walking to the fireworks downtown. We went in this car. We're crossing the street, right in the crosswalk. Car comes, almost hits us. I fucking smack his hood.
Yeah, that's a New York. That's literally out of a movie.
That's really. I was like, I reacted. He got out of the car to his truck. I think he was getting a gun.
Oh shit!
But even his girlfriend was like, babe, you fucking wrong. Get back in the car. Even the girlfriend was like, you fucked up.
Yeah.
You fucked up. Get back in the car. He did.
He almost ran you motherfuckers over.
Yeah, you fucking stupid hick. Like, fuck you.
And he's like, he's about to show you his boss.
I'm gonna kill you because what I do down south. It's like, fuck you, dude.
This was in New York?
It's in Chicago.
Oh, a little bit of that New York in Chicago.
Dude, I should not have done that, but I just reacted.
Yeah, that's all you can do. If somebody's like fucking almost hits you, dude.
I had another experience where this woman almost hit me. I'm trying to get around her car. She kept driving. I almost wanted to fucking break her mirror, but I just smacked her window.
Yeah.
Hard as I could.
Yeah. You didn't break it though.
I wish I did. I would have ran like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what you do at that point, right? She's being so good. I'm actually impressed with Margot's.
Yeah, chunky.
She's being a good kitty cat right now. With Cozy Corner, dude. Because I've been going the last few months. I think the first time I had you on was probably right after the second Cozy Corner that had ever happened. Really? That was the second one? I think so. Because I went. Was that the second one ever? Was that the one I went to? Because I
went to the first. You went to all of them.
Oh, I went to the first one?
I went to all of them, yeah.
That was the first one then. When I had you on this podcast the first time, it was right after your first one.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Because I've seen it improve. That's why I bring it up. Is because
people are really wanting to get on that show. It's just out of my apartment, dude.
You getting people reaching out now and all
that?
Yeah.
It's hard because I'm booked till April. Right? Next show, it's pretty soon. Yeah, I'm booked till April.
I was telling you before we started here, that's kind of how this podcast is starting to become. Like, I was thinking, damn, if I'm going to do a whole bunch of them, like, I'm going to start running out of people. It's actually the opposite problem. Yeah, it's like, how do I fit everybody in here?
You just have to write down, like, the dates you want people on. I keep it organized. I just write each line up, or I write a list of comics who I want on.
Yeah, like your ideal. Do you have like an ideal set or an ideal lineup, and then you just kind of go from there?
We need a lot more people for this show. I mean, we have time, but we have like 7 people so far.
7 people,
and you come with your friends, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have friends?
What do you mean, like bring people to the show?
You can bring whoever you want, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, I've been trying to. I'll reach out to more people because even comics. Like I try to tell comics, like, hey, James Najjar puts on a comedy show in his apartment.
Are you
trying to get like a casual audience?
Casual audience. But I know a lot of comics do come support. Like Mike Dwyer came last time.
Yep. Mike's a great guy. Mike actually got a set in. For those that don't know, Mike was performing after the show. He was
cracking me the fuck up.
That man is on fire.
Love Mike Dwyer, dude.
Mike Dwyer is probably like in my if I had to pick my favorite comics like that I've seen around the city, I really would put him in my top 3, top 5.
I'll help you watch this. Mike is one of those comics. where he's so fucking unique.
Exactly. That's why I like him so much.
He's so unique, and people when they first saw him were like, "Is he drunk?" No, that's just him, dude. It's funny.
I describe it as a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, stream of consciousness. He's talking his fucking thoughts.
Yep.
I like when he goes, I love that shit. It's funny.
He slips those in.
He slips those in, bro. It's hilarious. We love you, buddy. Come on.
It'll be a silence break, and then he'll just go, kills.
It's so funny.
But yeah, and like also his eyes are closed, so he's looking at the audience like this the whole time. Like he is looking. Yeah, you don't think he is, but he can see you. He actually can.
So funny, dude.
I had him on this show, and he was looking at me like that for 2 hours. I know he could see me. But I mean, like, yeah, Mike is... Mike's probably one of those people who's, like, in the game. Like, his skin is in the game. He's probably going to these open mics a whole bunch. He probably does support... You do that, too. You go to a lot of shows. Like, other than performing, you do go to shows, right?
Yeah, I went to... what did I do recently? I went to... Make Me Laugh. There's an open mic called Make Me Laugh in the show. I went to the show for that.
Was that put together by Ron Bloom?
No, that's Mo Ali.
Okay.
Different Arab guy.
All right, yeah. And it was do you remember like who the lineup was when you went? It was recent.
AJ Leidig, Josh Hush and Thomas, Ruben Ramirez headlines. All I really remember.
Okay, yeah. I just met AJ the other day at an open mic.
He's a good dude. He's funny.
You know, his voice reminds me exactly of Dan Soder. I bet he's heard that before. There's no way he hasn't.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, it's fucking the same voice. It tripped me out.
Let me visualize it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you. Now that I've told you, you won't. If I tell him this and he's never heard that before, I'm gonna be really surprised.
Close your eyes. Whenever AJ goes up, close your eyes and you imagine Dan Soder.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I was at the store. I was like,
yeah, it's the same.
Dude, you're so gay. I don't know. He does. He has such a deep voice.
He was talking about. Yeah, I can't do it either. He's talking about like looking at porn, and I'm like, this is something Dan Soder would even say. Talking about looking at porn.
Close your eyes. Oh, that's Dan Soder. No.
But yeah, he seemed cool. Ruben Ramirez I've been told about, but I haven't.
Ruben's cool. You should get him on this show. He'll be more happy. He's busy, but he'll get on it.
It's just everybody, man. Everybody can come through on Ruse Radio, all right? You heard it here first, folks. Yeah. You know, I wanted to. I'll talk to you. I'll propose that after. There's an idea I had, but just in general, with like setting up those shows with Cozy Corner. How do you? Is that what it is? You get a bunch of comics, like you reach out to them beforehand and you set it up months in advance? Like, how do you set up these shows?
So, I mean, just stage-wise or just the lineup?
I mean the lineup, yeah.
I just find comics who I see in the scene for a while or newer ones. I'm like, oh, they're funny.
Yeah.
On a show, and I just do that. I just put them onto a show. Yeah.
Okay.
If I like them, I mix it up now. I try to do more women, more men, equal amount, shit like that.
Yeah. That can't even be that hard. There's a lot of female comics around here, like talented female comics.
Yeah, there's enough. Just a good amount. Like, Zoe Dodson. So I want to get back on Alex Sirocco.
She hasn't been on one yet, though, right?
Who?
Zoe Dodson?
No, I want to get her on, dude.
Because I've seen her.
I haven't reached out yet, but she would definitely say yes.
Yeah. It's really just about you. It's kind of, with producing, it seems like a lot of it is just about who you know. It's really about, and whether or not you, like, I don't know. I have to imagine, like, if you've, is it hard to get people to say yes, or are most people just generally down? It seems like people would just
depends. Some comics have that ego where it's like, oh, I'm too good for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I should be doing Zanies or Laugh Factory. But, it's just get whoever wants to do it.
And there's always somebody who wants to do it.
It's stage time. I bring people.
Yeah. I think about it like, no matter how many people say no, 1 out of every 20 will say yes.
And it's free in donation to this BYOB. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm not paying it. And, I'm trying to grow this account type shit.
Yeah. How what's your vision for Cozy Corner? How do you see it? Like,
I don't want to make it like Don't Tell, but I want to make it like a scene where it's like, it's a big account. People come in and just good jokes, good crowd. And it kind of blows their page up. Mm-hmm. Type shit.
Is you think about it like in like an exclusive event type thing? Then?
Yeah, once a month. I only do it once a month to my neighbors. They love the idea. They're like, "Oh, we gotta come to the show."
And they have come.
Once
right?
come, I still have to invite. I've been inviting them, but they're just always busy, and I respect it. They don't care. It's like once a month. I'm not like doing it every day.
Yeah. I would be excited if my neighbor came up to me and said that. I'd be like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" Yes, I'll be there.
It's a really cool concept.
It is.
And people used to do it all the time. It's like during before the pandemic, apparently. But
You know, AJ said something like that I wish I had asked him about, like what he really meant, because it made me think.
What'd he say?
It was right after the end of the night open mic, and he was saying to Brian about like how he likes how he's doing the mic, and he feels like there was more of that in the comedy scene before, and that kind of thing is harder to find now. That type of mic.
I was like, I'm too lazy to find a fucking venue. Shit, in my apartment was to go.
Yep. But you need people doing that. That's kind of what he was getting at. Is like you need
that's
people
why
to
everyone
create
wants to be
it.
on my show. They want to. It's like a cool concept, dude. There's a spotlight. There's cameras.
Well, and that's the thing when I'm talking about expansion and like it getting better. Because again, I saw it from the start. It's cool to see that, dude, for real. Because like, it only is what you make it. Like you know in your mind what you want it to be.
Yeah.
But it only is in the execution what you can actually make it
I
be.
brought Harold Patrick as the producer.
Which is awesome. I mean, like I imagine just the extra brain in the
I
equation.
need extra ideas, man.
Yeah. And that's
Harold-
Harold's a fucking great comic too. So he's
Harold
probably
fucking crushed that comedy on stage last night, dude.
yeah.
You should get him on this shit.
He actually just came on. He just came on.
Really?
Yep. A few episodes. It hasn't come out yet as we film this, but he was just on a few episodes
He's
before.
great, dude.
I was excited to have him on because again, yeah, and I'll say too, like he has welcomed me with open arms. That guy, like, it's been so. It'll be nice because I'll freestyle some bullshit, and he'll be like, "This guy is a fucking genius."
Yeah, dude,
I'll be
like,
yeah, I guess I am.
The first day I saw him, he was at comedy, but he's improved so quickly.
That's what he was. I asked him when he was
improved.
on the show. I said, like, when you look back at your old comedy, because you've been doing it for I can't remember how many years he said. I want to say it was
2 or 3 years.
2 or 3.
We're at
Yeah,
the same time.
it might have been 2 though.
Yeah.
And he said, like, he hates everything about when he first started.
Me too.
Because I asked him, like, what do you when you look back at that old stuff? Like, what do you see? What when you look back at what is it particularly you don't like? And he said everything.
I hate everything too, but I'm glad I started it from that.
Well, that's what you have to do. You just have to start.
Like you just have, like, you're gonna. I tell every young comic, I'm also a young comic, so I'm always like, I'm still young, and so I can't give you the best advice. Just keep doing it. That's all every comic says. Keep doing it. And I was a younger comic. I didn't really understand. Like, why can't they give me good advice? It's like, oh, now I'm like, I gotta get it.
You can only learn from experience. Is
You
kind of
have-
the general thing.
You can't, like. That's why I don't get when people do comedy classes. You can do comedy classes. I don't give a fuck. But this is something you need to learn on your own.
Yeah, comedy classes can only tell you so much.
You tell us so much, dude. They can't give you a voice. People do comedy classes just to get on stage for the big show.
Or to have like something on a resume.
Well, no, they do it at end of the year show, end of the class show.
Oh, like it's
internet-
actually part of the.
I Internet Comedy Bar, and they did the show, and it was sold out, actually. I was pretty impressed.
Huh. That, you know what? That reminds me, because there was somebody I talked to who they had went to a class at Second City, and they invited me to like their debut show, and that's exactly what it was.
Did you go?
I didn't make it, no.
Didn't miss much.
Well, it's just a bunch of people who are just trying everything they learned from class. I have to
Just
imagine.
So bad.
Yeah, because how can you thrive in something like that? Like you have to.
Because these teachers, like, the only comic I know who teaches the class is also a comic named Izzy. Sahani, but she's also so fucking talented. She can teach her way of, like, and she doesn't do it. I feel like she doesn't do it in a way where she's like this, and that. She lets them find out, but she gives them like the structure of a joke.
Yeah.
When you go to normal comedy class, which is, by the way, which I respect for, she's incredible. But what I've noticed about like other comedy classes, the teachers never done stand up.
Oh, really?
They're not comedians.
They're just like saying what they read.
Yeah.
Basically.
It's a scam,
They're
dude.
reciting a bunch of shit. Yeah, that's crazy. That'd be like if you went to a fucking college class and you learned that the history teacher like knows nothing about history.
He read a book on Marxism. I was like, yeah, well, I read this book. I also watched a documentary, The Men Who Built America, so learn this shit about.
I watch the History Channel every day.
Dude, I love that. You watched that documentary, The Men Who Built America?
Yeah, actually.
I've been watching that now. I love that fucking history shit, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's like
No
one
one-
of the things we
like,
watched in school.
Literally, dude, like, no one takes this. I'm a big history fanatic. Like, it's more than like what they built. Like, slaves built this country.
Mm-hmm.
But even before that, like, even after that shit, even though these guys were absolute assholes, like Andrew Carnegie, John D. Rockefeller, Cornelius Vanderbilt, they shaped modern America, dude.
Oh, yeah, you can't deny it.
Literally, J.P. Morgan started to invest in all these dead companies and made a banking system out of it.
Yeah.
Andrew Carnegie built skyscrapers. And just think about, like, it's crazy because, like, even the workers who went on, like, you know about the Homestead strike outside of Pittsburgh? So, you know, Andrew Carnegie was a steel guy, right? He was known for steel. He had a chairman named Henry Frick who was a fucking dick. He, like, you know, they wanted to compete against other companies, but they had to increase working hours, less pay for the workers. So while Andrew Carnegie was away in Europe, Henry Frick was mainly in charge for that period of time. He increased working hours, gave less pay to the workers. Eventually someone died. People got hurt. And the workers were like, if you don't give us our working rights, if you don't give us rights, we'll form a union and go on strike. Which is how the union started. The union workers' rights. Not that. This is how worker rights. How do you say that? Like
The workers' rights, like
Yes.
when they could unionize?
Yeah, but that's how that was burst. That's how that day was just the day it was the spark of it all. Because like all the workers lined out, like, boarded up the fucking entrance to the steel mill in Homestead, Pennsylvania, and Henry Frick called them the Pinkertons. You know who the Pinkertons are?
Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming to my mind. That was a big thing in that game.
The Pinkertons are just... They were technically the first Secret Service.
Uh-huh.
They protected Abraham Lincoln during a few assassinations, but not the last one.
Yeah.
They fucked up there.
The one we all remember.
The one was John Wilkes Booth. And dude, they were like, the guys like, if you don't go back in and go to work, we'll fucking kill you.
Oh.
And they killed him. That was the spark. They didn't kill all the workers, but some of them. And that was just the spark of, like, why we have rights in the workplace.
Wow.
Those are the pioneers, dude.
And that's, how long ago is that then?
It was 1892. July to November. 1892.
And that's why history is so important to learn, is shit like that.
Love
Because
American history, dude.
you don't understand, like, where shit starts. Like,
No,
you really,
dude.
and when you understand where it starts, you understand what it's actually supposed to kind
Even
of
the
be.
Triangle Trade Factory, when those women were, like, burnt alive in that building.
Holy
Dad,
shit.
This was in I forget, this might have been this was in New York. Do you hear about this shit?
No.
This is a long time ago. I think like 1902. Let me look it up. What's the 19? If I was right about that shit, I'm getting a beer after this. Triangle Trade Factory.
All this train autism is paying off, guys. He's going to tell, the next podcast, he'll tell us all about trains.
The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory.
Okay.
Let's see if I'm right.
Let's see. I'm excited.
1911.
Oh, close though.
Close. So 1911, there's a lot, mostly women working on making clothing in factories.
Yeah.
And they were working on dresses and shit like that. And
Seamstresses. I think that's what you call them.
women that wear dresses and shit. I don't know. And
If I got that right, I'll be impressed with myself.
and what happened was there was a fire, and there was only the one exit, which is a turnstile to get out.
And that's when it was set into precedent to have fire exits?
Worker safety.
Oh. Wow. That's fucking crazy.
People, it's crazy, but in history, people had to die for us to have better working conditions. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
You were just like, oh, yeah, we'll make it safe. No, these people back then were fucking stupid.
I hear that anytime I hear of a rule. I'm like, the reason that rule exists is probably because someone broke that rule once.
And they died or something.
And they died.
And they fucked it up for everyone else.
Yeah.
Well, American history is crazy. Everything after the Civil War, everything was revolutionized in America.
Mm-hmm. Like, such as?
The railway system. Cornelius Vanderbilt building half the fucking railways in America.
Yep.
Let's see. Thomas Edison. Well, J.P. Morgan invested so much in Thomas Edison, the light bulb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At Con Ed.
Yeah. And if you don't have that, you don't have fucking light bulbs.
No, dude. What else is there? Because I think they all competed, but they also kind of worked together.
Yeah.
Who do you think lined the fucking railways up? Andrew Carnegie.
Yeah.
Steel. J.P. Morgan. John D. Rockefeller did. when he was like transporting oil, had to use Cornelius Vanderbilt's railways.
Yeah.
So essentially, it was competition, but it's also like a sense of working together.
Like there's a synergy.
Synergy, yeah.
Yeah, and like without those things all coming together,
Great documentary, dude.
Wow, man.
And America: The Story of Us.
Is that similar? Like the same type of thing?
The one I'm talking, the one I was originally talking about, the men who built America, was everything after the Civil War to the Golden Age, and like up to Henry Ford.
Okay.
America: The Story of Us, just from the Revolutionary War to 9/11.
Oh wow,
yeah.
This is more broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Men Who Built America is also kind of more focused on those guys.
Those guys are they're not. You know, Andrew Carnegie, when there was a huge dam that in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, like I think it was like 1853, and what happened was there was a dam in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, and there was a lot of rain, it flooded the entire town. Let me see.
Okay.
And yeah, it was Johnstown dam flood. Let me see what that was.
Like the dam broke?
Yeah, the dam broke. Why do I have to have food? It was 1889.
Woo.
The dam flooded. I'm getting close, dude. The dam wasn't that close. The dam flooded, and Andrew Carnegie, and it was on the. I'm not saying it was Andrew Carnegie's fault because the dam was built under his name, but shit happens, dude. It happens. But he's donated millions of dollars to rebuild the city. So out of all those pioneers, Andrew Carnegie was one of the nicest guys.
Out of all of them,
because he was he fired Frick for that fucking Homestead strike.
Yeah. So like he was more humane than the others.
Yeah, Carnegie was very humane.
Yeah.
He cared more about the workers. I mean, not in the way like a boss would now, but there was more care than Henry Frick. It's weird because it's a smart move on Andrew Carnegie. Like, you need a partner, but get someone who's completely opposite of you. That's why I chose Harold. He's opposite of me. He come up with good ideas, but he's the opposite of me. Interesting.
And that contrast kind of like brings out, like someone told me once, like leverage your strengths.
Yeah.
And like recognize your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like your strengths are going to help you, but they're also those are your strengths.
Yeah.
So like those things that you're not good at, other people kind of fill in, and they can help you with those parts. And like if you learn to utilize those strengths to other people's advantages, then you can have this relationship that's even better.
Dude, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, like that's kind of what this show is. My strength in conversation is what I can leverage to bring something to people. Podcast can work on that for
you. If you can genuinely sit down and have a conversation with someone.
Yeah.
I was on this podcast called Hawk Wins Studio.
Yeah, Hawk Wins Radio.
Dude, they were fucking awesome people.
They have like, is it like a radio show that they're doing?
I think it's like they're at a radio studio.
Great
fucking guys. I hope they should. I'm gonna recommend reach out to you, dude.
Yeah, if you want, even like send that, because I think I already reached out once, like a little message, just hey, I see that you guys have this show. I'd love to work with you. If you ask someone who's been on the show, just send them a message, say hey, this guy's cool. That's what I'm saying. But if you send them a message saying hey, I've been on this other guy's show, he's cool, you guys should work with him.
I'm gonna text him.
That goes a long way.
When I leave, I'll text them like, hey, it's a good guy, check him out.
Because then they'll probably do it. If they hear from you, that's a good idea. But you're saying you like them? You testify?
They were fucking cool people.
What makes them cool?
They just like they were fun just to talk to, man.
That's what you need.
They were so fun to talk to. You can go deep into conversation with them. They asked very good questions.
Yeah? Did they, like, you could tell they prepared for it?
They prepared.
Was it a long thing? How long was it?
Like an hour for me, hour 20.
Because I still haven't actually like tuned in. I've seen clips, but I've never actually watched.
Yeah, it was an hour 20. It's like podcasting is big now, but I don't think I'm gonna do a podcast.
Not you?
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
No one can do content the same as anyone else. I mean, people steal ideas, but content's so different.
Yeah, and the thing about podcasting too is like I think it so rides on who you are. Like if you're not the guy who wants to do it, don't do it. You know, if you don't see yourself sitting in front of a mic for an hour a week, don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're gonna have to do.
Yeah, dude.
And if you like making other shit, make other shit. Like
if you like podcasting, fucking keep at it.
Exactly, but it's not for you. You never even considered it. Like not even once did you have an inkling.
Oh, I've had thoughts, but I'm like,
it's a lot of work.
I can't prepare a whole fucking thing. I'm better at content.
Yeah, content being like what, like reels and like TikTok shit, and also more comedy.
Yeah, dude. The video I posted, have you seen that my one I posted was the Hitler quote? Yeah. Dude, that is that's a very, I love that video so much. That's the shit I would say. You haven't seen it. It's basically like, there's this news anchor and she's talking about like, your favorite Marvel hero. She's like, who's your favorite Marvel hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility. And, Superman isn't Marvel. He's DC. So I'm like, oh, my favorite superhero.
Also, that's a fucking Spider-Man quote, but continue. Isn't it?
No, it's Superman.
Is it?
That's
okay.
Superman. She was right in that part. But my thing was like my favorite Marvel hero as a joke has got to be Rocky. Remember the quote? Anyone can deal with victory. Only the mighty can bear defeat. And my friend's like, dude, that's not Rocky. That's Hitler. It's like, I'm Jewish. Why the fuck would you say that shit?
Yeah.
How many? It's
in the 100,000s,
dude,
right?
it did dumb numbers on TikTok.
Because I remember, like, I saw it when you posted it, and then I remember I saw it later.
Damn, everyone's posting about this comic, dude. I got 1.1 million views, 140,000 likes.
God.
This one did good too. The Thailand one, there's a road in Thailand where if you walk down it as a man, you will get catcalled, grabbed, groped, and torn limb from limb. I grabbed my suitcase, head to the fucking airport, and if we see the plane take off, it says Thai Airlines.
I saw
with the lady guy, so everyone's like, "Oh, you're gonna get sexually assaulted by transsexuals." Like, okay, a win's a win, dude. Like, fuck, I get sex. Shut the fuck up.
There was another one you posted. It was you in an airport in a line, and they were letting everybody else go. I can't remember what it was. It's like they're letting all the disabled people through first, or some shit.
Yeah, I like the Stitch. I like doing Stitch content.
Those are smart though, because I think how does it work? Like, the people who saw the original video are they're more likely to see your shit anyway. Like
but they'll look at this video and they'll react. They'll look at the next one. Oh, it's a funny reaction video.
Yeah. I mean, like, how do you? Is it literally as simple as you'll just be scrolling and you'll see the first 5 seconds?
I save it. Yeah,
you save them.
It's hard because I have to look at all these fucking brain rot videos.
That'll be worth something one day, just in your fucking favorites.
My brain is rotted, dude. It's bad.
Yeah,
my brain is like smaller.
Yeah, I think social media has broken me a little bit. I'll laugh at some dumb shit, dude.
Dude, what did I laugh at the other day, dude? It was the dumbest shit.
I think you put it on your story. I know exactly what you're talking about.
No.
No, you didn't post it?
It's so different, dude.
All right.
But I cannot believe this made me crack up the way it cracked me. I'm actually so mad about it. Let me find it. You're actually gonna hate me for this. Dude, you're fucking brain rotted.
Yes. I respect my brain rot people, okay? It's gotten the best of us. I fucking, dude, I laugh at some shit now where if you would have showed me that 15 years ago, I would have thought that's going to be future me's sense of humor. Like, just end me now. There's no way.
Bro?
It'll be like a fucking cat with a watermelon on its head.
I love those. Those are funny.
Yeah, but it'll be that, and then it'll be like a compilation of a bunch of different cats, and it'll be like a song. It's all stupid shit, dude.
I can't find it, but I'll show the video I love the most after the podcast.
Yeah, well, he'll send it to me, and it'll be the outro for this episode.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's the type of shit I'm talking about.
Why is it funny, bro? Why is it?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Like, what?
That is my sense of humor. Exactly.
Oh,
yes.
dude, I'll be dying. That does not have any right to be that funny.
It doesn't even mean anything. Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I like sometimes I think about it because like I've tried to philosophize, I've tried to understand. Like I think we live in like a post-ironic state, like where you don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be ironic anymore. Like it doesn't even have to be. There's no reason for it to be funny. It's just funny. It's post-irony. It's like beyond that. It's just like you throw a bunch of fucking. You put a picture of a hamster up after another clip, and for some reason, it just fucking works.
Those fucking numbers.
It's controversial. It gets the people going. What can I say?
I don't get it, man.
It doesn't have to make sense.
Skibidi toilet.
Yeah, Skibidi toilet. It's the pinnacle of that for sure.
Damn,
I don't think you can top
got
Skibidi toilet.
Damn, that girl's got a yacht.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, dude.
Yacht. Yo, yacht supremacy. Okay.
Got some, man.
I don't know how much more time you have here because you warned me about your time constraint.
Yeah, like another few minutes.
Okay. I mean, is there anything else we have to talk about on here? We got to bring up. We got to remember to mention.
Well, we brought up the men who built America. We brought up Hitler.
Yeah, all the important stuff.
Yeah, we brought up Skibidi. We got it all.
We got it all, dude. We should say, for you, while you're here, I always make sure the guests have their moment at the end. So, social medias, obviously, tell the people where they can find you. But also, you got to send them home with the message. You want to wrap it all up with a bow. Now's your chance.
I'll say this. There's been a lot of rumors saying in the scene saying that I'm gay. I'm not gay. You know that's right. You know how I know I'm not gay? Well, a while back, I was getting my dick sucked from a guy, and I wasn't making eye contact.
So you couldn't have liked him that much.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a girl.
Yeah, and it actually really bothered me because I was waiting for you to look, but it's cool, man.
Just saying, like, I should have. Nah, man.
Doing you a favor here.
My TikTok is JAMZ as in zebra NAJJ. Follow me on Instagram at JamesNajjar_. And I have a comedy show coming to my apartment, Cozy Corner. February 15th, Cozy Corner Comedy Instagram. You can reserve a ticket on the Eventbrite link for free. It's BYOB. Donations aren't required, but they're very well accepted.
And I highly recommend checking it out, folks. Like I said, this shit is on the up and up, okay? It's Ruse Radio, guaranteed to satisfy you. Okay, I'll say that much. And what would you say to the kids who want to make content, they want to do stand-up comedy? What would you tell those motherfuckers?
I got good advice. Get a fucking job and then do content, you cucks.
Yeah, stop thinking it's just going to work out.
Stop thinking it's just going to work out. You're not going to make it in that ass, but get a fucking job, you dickhead.
Trust me. There's no way that you're just going to magically stumble upon...
No, dude, you need to take care of the real world first. That's the problem, man. Take care of what's real and do content, bro. It's so fucking simple. It's, don't
yep. You're talking to me right now. I'm over here thinking Patreon's actually going to make me money.
Patreon.
But all right, folks. Thank you for watching. Love you. Thank you for being here, James. Always a pleasure, dude. You're making magic out here. I'm glad that you're the first person I met when I really stumbled into this comedy scene, because I think that you're a light that shines upon the scene, man.
Thank
for
you,
real.
Man. Thank you.
Well, I mean, like you're very supportive of people. You seem to have your tentacles spread out wide.
Just like hentai now.
Yeah, dude. But I like me some hentai every now and then, and so I like to see it.
Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, man. So it inspires me. I'm glad we came across each other. I think that things, if they happen for a reason, maybe that's another one of those cases, right?
Oh yeah.
We happen to find each other in life. So
hell yeah, bro. Things happen for a reason.
Keep doing it, man. And you guys keep doing it. Get a real fucking job.
Hey,
Ruse Radio.
Hell yeah.
Clocking out.
Been too long, I don't think I could face it. In the corner with my mask on. What's the story? It did do no good to waste it. 30 seconds till it's blast off. Been too long.